What is up, guys? It's the Sound Alchemist, and today I'm back to talk about Warhammer 40K. In this one, we'll be going over the stat line for the brand new model for the Eldari, the Avatar of KHAINE. Now, about a week ago, I went over the reveal and I did a 40 facts on the Avatar. So if you guys want lore, backstory, and just overall all the different options available with this new kit, go ahead and check out the video. I'll link it at the end so you guys can go ahead and watch it after watching this one. But for now, let's go ahead and dive in and see if his weapons, war gear, and stat line is fitting for the bloody-handed god. In this image here, we can see the old and the new stat line and how it's changed, and it's pretty beefy. So the movement got an additional 3 inches, weapon skill and ballistic skill is still that of a 2-up, strength got bolstered up to a 7, toughness got bolstered to an 8, wounds almost doubled. He now has 14 wounds and he's got 7 attacks, leadership 10, and a 2-up save. So this guy is going to be on the battlefield longer, and he's going to be able to get to close combat faster. Still, he's going to be a bullet magnet because obviously he's a pretty big model. It's going to be harder to hide him behind cover and whatnot. But with those 14 wounds and 8 toughness, he's going to survive. And not just that, but he's got another special ability that we'll get to a little bit later that allows him to keep on hitting hard while not taking as much damage. Now, if you guys have been watching all the other new reveals for 9th edition, you could probably guess what that's going to do. But let's continue on with his weapons. The Wailing Doom, which is a shape-shifting molten sword, spear, or axe. This is amazing. So just like all the other special weapons for named characters in 9th edition, he's got 2 types of attack. A piercing strike, which is a strong attack, and a sweeping blow, which means he can clear out hordes rather quickly. With the piercing attack, his strength doubles, AP is -5, and it's got a whopping D6 plus 2 damage. So let's go ahead and look at that a little bit further. So again, strength times 2, meaning it's going to be strength 14 with 7 attacks. Let's say you roll hot and you get that D6 plus 2 to the max, so that's 8 damage. 8 damage with 14 attacks? That is going to kill anything in the game, honestly. Like, even if 5 of those attacks go through and, go through the invuln save or whatever, just 5 attacks at 8, that's 40 damage. 40. And you guys thought the railgun was too much for the Tau. That hammerhead railgun. No, this is crazy. I still think this is better because, yeah, the Tau can shoot you at range, but it's really good. Sweeping blow. It's a strength user, AP -2, damage 2, and each time an attack is made with this weapon, you make 2 hit rolls instead of 1. So again, it doubles your attacks, but it's at less damage and less AP, but it's good if you're trying to take out swarms of like Orc boys, Necron Tyranids that are trying to just stop you from charging their other units. So no matter what you get into close combat, you're going to blow it apart. And that's contrary to the lore of this guy. The Avatar of KHAINE has always been humiliated. He got beat by a stampede of Tyranid Carnifexes, and even, he lost to Lorgar, but Lorgar was weakened, he wasn't in the right state of mind, and he still took out, this guy without any trouble. This is a literal avatar of a god of war, and finally we have the weapon and stats to make him such on the battlefield. So it's crazy because what they say at the Warhammer community article is that an eye-watering 56 damage is more than enough to kill a Warhound Titan. So just by charging a Titan in 1 round of combat, the Avatar of KHAINE can take it down. That's crazy. I wonder how many points this guy's gonna be, because obviously if he can take out Titans, he can take out Primarchs, tanks, whatever you throw at him. Now, the Wailing Doom, like I said, is a shape-shifting molten weapon, but it can also dish out damage at range. It's got a 12-inch range, assault 1, strength 12, AP -4, d6 plus 2 attack. And each time an attack is made with this weapon, if a hit is scored, you draw a line between the closest point of the bearer's base to that of the closest model in the target unit. You make 1 wound roll against the target unit, and each other unit this line passes over. So it's pretty similar to other abilities in the game. You're not going to be doing too much damage to a lot of things, but if you do position yourself, you might be able to hit 3 things at strength 12, dealing 8 damage if you roll good enough. So you're basically going to be softening up whatever you're about to charge, and then you're just going to blow it apart in close combat. Now, going back to what I was talking about earlier, the reason why this guy is going to be able to get into close combat before he dies is his Bolton form. This is a 4-up invuln save that he has on top of that 2-up save, and not just that, but he's also going to be having the damage of any attack hitting him rounding up. So if you think that hammerhead shot is just going to, cleave through that invuln save and just dish out damage like nothing, no, it's going to have that. So this guy has at least a few turns to take that, hammerhead fire and keep on ticking. So finally, this guy is living up to his name. He is as a beast as I wanted to be him from like years past. New intimidating model, new devastating stat line. This guy is definitely going to be appearing in a lot of Eldari lists. However, the caveat is, hopefully he's not overpriced. I would assume not, because the way GW's been doing things lately is they'll make a unit such as the Avatar of KHAINE to be pretty cheap, and then they'll bump up the points later once you've bought the model. So expect to see this in a lot of games. I also expect the other avatar, the avatar of Iniad, the Incarn, to be a beast in combat as well. So if this is any indication of how the other avatar is going to be, he's going to be worthy of a god. Now, if you put both of these two in a list, is that overpowered? Are you putting too much points into just 2 models? I don't know, but it definitely would be fun to play with. Probably not so much fun to play against, but that's my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think about the new Avatar of KHAINE. Again, link will be put at the end of the video so you guys can watch that 40 facts and lore on the Avatar. And that's all I got for today. So thanks for watching, guys. Remember to subscribe, hit that like button, comment down below, share this video to all your friends, and of course, if you want to help support the channel just a little bit more, we do have a Patreon page. A simple $1 a month helps us bring you 40K videos each and every day. As always, I'm the Sound Alchemist, part of One Mind Syndicate, and I'll be catching you guys in the next one.